The moon drifts away from Earth by 3.8 centimeters each year. 2. A spoonful of a neutron star weighs about 1 billion tons. 3. Time moves slower near massive objects. Gravity bends it. 4. Light from the sun takes 8 minutes to reach your face. 5. The night sky is full of dead stars whose light still travels. 6. Black holes don't suck, they bend space around them like slow whirlpools. 7. The Andromeda Galaxy is on a slow collision course with ours in 4 billion years. 8. Jupiter's magnetic field is 20,000 times stronger than Earth's. 9. The Milky Way smells faintly of rum and raspberries. 10. One day, the last star will burn out. The universe will go dark. 11. The Earth spins at about 1,600 kilometers per hour, but you feel still. 12. Some stars live only millions of years, others billions. 13. Saturn's rings are younger than dinosaurs. 14. The universe is 13.8 billion years old and still growing. 15. Cosmic background radiation is the afterglow of the Big Bang. 16. Mars has the tallest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons. 17. A year on Venus is shorter than a day on Venus. 18. We only ever see one side of the moon. 19. Stars don't twinkle in space, only in our atmosphere. 20. A light year is about 9.46 trillion kilometers. 21. The sun makes up 99.8% of the mass in our solar system. 22. Cosmic rays pass through your body constantly. 23. Uranus spins sideways, a tipped planet. 24. Neptune has supersonic winds. 25. The observable universe contains more than 2 trillion galaxies. 26. Earth's magnetic poles have flipped many times. 27. Our galaxy is moving at 2.1 million kilometers an hour through space. 28. Galaxies can be eaten by larger ones. 29. You are standing on a rock, falling endlessly around a star. 30. Gravity is the weakest of the fundamental forces, but it shapes the universe. 31. The sun will one day become a white dwarf, a cooling ember of light. 32. A pulsar is a spinning neutron star that sends out pulses like a lighthouse. 33. There are lakes of methane on Saturn's moon Titan. 34. A day on Jupiter lasts just 10 hours. 35. Some stars rotate 100 times per second. 36. The vacuum of space isn't empty, it's buzzing with virtual particles. 37. Time may end, just as it began. 38. Astronauts in orbit see 16 sunrises a day. 39. The moon's gravitational pull causes tides on Earth. 40. Earth's rotation is slowing slightly over time. 41. The farther away a galaxy is, the faster it moves. 42. There's a point where light can't escape, the event horizon. 43. In space, no one can hear you scream, because there's no air to carry sound. 44. Sunlight hitting your skin is 100,000 years old. It took that long to escape the sun's core. 45. 1 teaspoon of a black hole would crush anything you've ever known. 46. Scientists have detected gravitational waves, ripples in space-time itself. 47. The largest volcano known is on Mars, and it's the size of Arizona. 48. There's a cold spot in the universe no one can explain. 49. We name constellations, but stars are moving, slowly shifting their dance. 50. Looking into deep space is looking back in time. More than 70% of Earth's surface is ocean. 52. The deepest part of the ocean is deeper than Mount Everest is tall. 53. Sea turtles navigate using Earth's magnetic field. 54. Some fish sleep with one eye open. 55. Whales sing, and those songs can travel for hundreds of miles. 56. Bioluminescence is common in the deep sea, light born in darkness. 57. Coral reefs build themselves up over thousands of years. 58. Jellyfish have no heart, no brain, no bones. 59. The ocean produces over half the oxygen you breathe. 60. Sea otters hold hands while sleeping so they don't drift apart. 61. Some sharks can live for 500 years. 62. The Arctic Ocean freezes and melts every year. 63. Dolphins call each other by name. 64. Penguins have knees. They're just hidden in feathers. 65. Starfish can regrow their arms. 66. There's more life in a drop of seawater than there are people on Earth. 67. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 68. Some whales still carry tiny leg bones, reminders of land. 69. Tides are the moon's silent choreography. 70. The ocean absorbs carbon dioxide. It calms the air. 71. Sea cucumbers can liquefy their bodies. 72. Some fish change sex depending on their environment. 73. The Mariana Trench is pitch black, yet full of life. 74. Crabs communicate by drumming their claws. 75. Some sea creatures glow red, invisible to many predators. 76. Eels return to the Sargasso Sea to spawn. 77. The ocean floor is less mapped than the moon's surface. 78. Coral can bleach under stress. Its silence is visible. 79. Icebergs hold 90% of their mass underwater. 80. Ocean currents regulate Earth's climate. 91. Sand is made of shattered shells, stones, coral, and time. 92. Moon jellies can clone themselves. 93. The ocean surface breathes, rising and falling with the sky. 94. Some octopuses live in coconut shells. 95. Sea snakes can breathe through their skin. 96. The ocean has seasons too, in light, in warmth, in bloom. 97. Waves remember the wind that touched them. 98. Seals sleep underwater. Their bodies know when to rise. 99. The sea, like the universe, has no edge. 100. The ocean is not one, it is many, bound by motion. 101. There are microbes living in clouds. They help it rain. 102. Your body glows in infrared, even in total darkness. 103. Butterflies can see ultraviolet colors we cannot even imagine. 104. Some trees communicate through underground fungal networks. 105. There's more bacteria in your gut than stars in the galaxy. 106. Plants can recognize their siblings and treat them gently. 107. Some birds navigate using quantum entanglement. 108. Your bones are constantly being broken down and rebuilt. 109. The air you breathe contains atoms from every past creature. 110. Caterpillars dissolve into soup inside their cocoon, then reform. 111. You blink and generate electricity strong enough to power a small light. 112. Slime molds solve mazes without a brain. 113. Some plants can count, tracking light and time precisely. 114. Your heartbeat synchronizes slightly with music you love. 115. Certain fish create sound maps to find their way home. 116. When you touch something, electrons repel each other. You never truly touch. 117. There are deep-sea octopuses that brood their eggs for over 4 years. 118. You shed 30,000 to 40,000 skin cells every minute. 119. Ants farm fungi underground, like ancient human agriculture. 120. Some plants bloom only once every 100 years. 121. Crows remember faces and hold grudges, and teach others. 122. Tears from sadness and from chopping onions are chemically different. 123. Your DNA is over 99% identical to a chimpanzee's. 124. The iron in your blood came from ancient stars. 125. Bees can recognize human faces, even in photos. 126. Your body replaces nearly every atom every 7 to 10 years. 127. Some mushrooms glow faintly in the forest at night. 128. Your stomach creates a new lining every 3 to 4 days. 129. The sound of waves can lower stress hormones in the brain. 130. Elephants mourn their dead. They pause and remember. 131. Some turtles can breathe through their cloaca, a form of aquatic hibernation. 132. You were once the size of a grain of salt and fully alive. 133. Some frogs freeze completely in winter and thaw back to life. 134. Your cells use molecular motors, tiny engines made of protein. 135. The surface of your eye is constantly regenerating. 136. Wombat poop is cube-shaped to prevent it from rolling away. 137. You are born with about 300 bones. Adults have 206. 138. Jellyfish are 95% water, yet they move with purpose. 139. Owls fly silently. Their feathers cancel noise. 140. Some spiders sleep in flowers, cradled by petals. 141. Your memory rewrites itself each time you recall something. 142. There are bacteria that eat metal, slowly digesting sunken ships. 143. Plants can hear vibrations and grow toward buzzing bees. 144. Some whales dive for over an hour without breathing. 145. The coldest temperature ever reached on Earth was near absolute zero in a lab. 146. Your breath contains molecules that were once in ancient volcanoes. 147. Fireflies synchronize their flashes, entire trees lighting up in rhythm. 148. There are more viruses on Earth than stars in the universe. 149. Your pupils dilate, not only from light, but from love. 150. You carry more bacterial cells than human ones. 151. Some sea slugs steal chloroplasts from algae and use sunlight. 152. Your bones are stronger than concrete, gram for gram. 153. Nerves carry signals at over 250 miles per hour. 154. A hummingbird's heart beats up to 1,200 times per minute. 155. There are clouds of alcohol in space. 156. Some birds see the magnetic field of Earth, like a map in the sky. 157. You have vestigial muscles from climbing ancestors, like the Palmaris longus. 158. Some ants enslave others, building entire castes from conquered colonies. 159. A newborn baby has over 70 reflexes. 160. Octopuses can taste with their arms. 81. Deep sea vents support life with no sunlight. 82. Mantis shrimp strike so fast they create bubbles of light. 83. Seaweed forests sway with underwater winds. 84. Plankton drift and feed the world. 85. Some fish glow like stars. 86. The sea erases, it swallows metal, stone, story. 87. A single whale's heart is the size of a small car. 88. The ocean's voice is deeper than language. 89. Tidal pools hold entire worlds in stillness. 90. Salinity is the memory of ancient seas. 200. Hair grows slightly faster during the day than at night. 201. Taste buds regenerate every 1 to 2 weeks. Even flavor forgets. 202. Human bones can heal themselves after breaking. Structure remembers. 203. Goosebumps are a leftover reflex from when we had more hair. 204. Your nose can distinguish more than 1 trillion scents. 205. Most dreams last only a few minutes. 206. The body is slightly taller in the morning than at night. 207. Sleep cleans the brain. Cerebrospinal fluid washes through it like a tide. 208. The human eye can focus faster than any camera lens. 209. The liver performs over 500 functions. Multi-purpose mystery. 210. When you blush, your stomach lining blushes too. Embarrassment is total. 211. Ants leave scent trails for others to follow. Communication beneath your feet. 212. Birds navigate using Earth's magnetic field, an invisible map. 213. Bats use echolocation, sound as sight. 214. Monarch butterflies migrate thousands of miles, guided by instinct. 215. The Arctic tern flies from pole to pole, the longest migration on Earth. 216. Wolves mourn. They avoid places where packmates died. 217. The spiral pattern in sunflower seeds follows the golden ratio. 218. Zebra's stripes may confuse predators or cool the skin, multi-purpose beauty. 219. Spider webs can detect the tiniest movements of prey. 220. Some lizards squirt blood from their eyes to deter threats. 221. Bees communicate through dance, motion as language. 222. Horses can read human facial expressions. 223. Elephants can remember watering holes for decades. 224. Octopuses have short lifespans but incredible problem-solving skills. 225. Hummingbirds remember every flower they've visited. 226. Penguins propose with pebbles. 227. A snail's teeth are among the strongest biological materials on Earth. 228. Frogs absorb water through their skin. 229. Camouflage isn't invisibility, it's belonging. 230. Fireflies sync their blinking in certain forests, like breathing in light. 231. The observable universe is about 93 billion light-years across. You stand in its center, like everyone else. 232. Some stars spin so fast they become oblate, flattened at the poles. 233. The universe has no known edge. It may wrap back on itself. 234. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. 235. Gamma-ray bursts release more energy in seconds than our sun will in its lifetime. 236. The moon is slowly becoming tidally locked to Earth, its rotation syncing with ours. 237. A single supernova can outshine an entire galaxy. 238. The coldest known place in space is the Boomerang Nebula, colder than empty vacuum. 239. Most of the matter in the universe is dark. It doesn't emit or reflect light. 240. If you stare into deep space, you're seeing into the past, billions of years behind. 241. Light behaves differently when observed. Observation changes outcome. 242. A light year is a distance, not a time. 9.46 trillion kilometers. 243. Cosmic dust is the building block of planets and people. 244. Jupiter's storms are centuries old. Chaos with memory. 245. Solar eclipses are possible only because the moon and sun appear the same size from Earth. 246. Exoplanets have been found with glass rain and molten metal skies. 247. The night sky glows faintly, air glow caused by particles in the atmosphere. 248. You've never seen the sun directly, only what bounces off Earth, cloud, and eye. 249. Some galaxies spin in opposite directions from their neighbors, rebels in the void. 250. If gravity was slightly weaker, stars wouldn't form. If stronger, the universe would collapse. 251. Moss can survive in space, so can lichen. 252. Bacteria were the first forms of life, and maybe the last. 253. Tardigrades, water bears, can live in boiling water, freezing cold and vacuum. 254. Some seeds won't sprout unless they pass through fire. 255. Deep underground, microbes live in total darkness, untouched by sunlight for millions of years. 256. The Amazon rainforest creates its own weather system. 257. Some trees share nutrients with sick neighbors through underground fungal networks. 258. There are viruses in your DNA, fossils of ancient infections. 259. Microbes thrive around deep-sea vents where no sunlight exists. 260. Some desert plants bloom only once in a lifetime, a single breath of color. 261. Barnacles have the strongest known glue, stronger than steel in wet environments. 262. Some bacteria eat metal, others eat plastic. 263. Sea slugs can photosynthesize. They steal chloroplasts from algae. 264. Algae produces most of the oxygen we breathe. 265. Certain fungi can digest radiation. They live in abandoned nuclear reactors. 266. Bacteria talk to each other through chemical signals. 267. Biofilms, communities of microbes, are older than fossils. 268. Some insects farm, ants grow fungus, termites cultivate gardens. 269. Viruses can infect other viruses. 270. The human body has more viral DNA than human genes. 271. Matter and antimatter annihilate each other, yet we're here. 272. Quantum tunneling allows particles to pass through barriers. 273. Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. You can't know both position and speed of a particle exactly. 274. Electrons exist in clouds, not paths. 275. At absolute zero, atoms stop moving. 276. Time slows down near massive objects. 277. Some particles don't exist unless observed. 278. Virtual particles blink in and out of existence constantly. 279. Everything is made of the same basic particles. You, trees, stars. 270-80. A particle can be in multiple states until measured. Schrödinger wasn't joking. 151. A neutron star is so dense, a teaspoon of it would weigh about 1 billion tons. The universe doesn't just expand, it accelerates, as if hurrying away from itself. (153) Mars appears red because of iron oxide, dust, rust, time. 154. If the Earth were the size of a marble, the Moon would be a grain of sand, a foot away. 155. The Sun makes a complete rotation roughly every 27 days, a slow twirl of fire. 156. Solar wind is constantly brushing past Earth, a breeze from the heart of a star. 157. The great attractor is pulling our galaxy toward it, and we still don't know what it is. 158. Saturn's hexagon is a jet stream at its north pole, perfectly shaped by wind. 159. Earth's shadow causes lunar eclipses, a dark breath cast upward. 160. The moon always shows us the same face. The other side remains still, silent. 161. Astronauts often report an unshakable sense of awe, a cosmic perspective. 162. On Venus, a day is longer than a year. Time folds oddly there. 163. The sun is middle-aged, halfway through its burning life. 164. Most of the stars you see are twins or triplets, systems, not solitudes. 165. Uranus spins on its side, a planet that fell over and kept rolling. 166. Cosmic rays constantly pass through your body. Messages from space. 167. The Milky Way smells faintly of raspberries. Space tastes like memory. 168. Light takes just over a second to reach us from the moon. A blink of ancient time. 169. If the sun were the size of a white blood cell, the Milky Way would be the size of the United States. 170. One day, there will be no new stars. The universe will dim and fade. 171. Some coral reefs are older than human civilization. Time grows in silence. 172. Sea cucumbers can liquefy parts of their body to escape predators. Adaptation through surrender. 173. Dolphins have names, signature whistles, individuality in the waves. 174. The blue in ocean water is the absorption of red. What's left is what we see. 175. Salt water freezes at a lower temperature than fresh water. Even cold has layers. 176. Sea otters wrap themselves in kelp to sleep, anchored in dreams. 177. The ocean holds 94% of Earth's life, most of it unseen. 178. Whales evolved from land-dwelling creatures. Return is possible. 179. Ocean trenches are deeper than Mount Everest is tall. Inverted mountains. 180. Jellyfish have no heart, brain, or bones, but they pulse with life. 181. The deep sea is home to creatures that make their own light. 182. Sharks have been around for over 400 million years. Ancient flow. 183. Mantis shrimp see colors far beyond human range. Light reimagined. 184. The tides are the moon's handwriting across the sea. 185. Seawater is full of microscopic plankton, the true lungs of the planet. 186. Starfish can live without a brain and still move with purpose. 187. The ocean's floor is shifting constantly, tectonic plates in slow dance. 188. Eels migrate thousands of miles to spawn once and never return. 189. Some whales live more than 200 years. Memory, breathing. 190. Ocean water absorbs carbon dioxide. It holds our breath for us. 91. Your body contains more microbial cells than human ones. 192. A single strand of DNA uncoiled stretches about 2 meters. 193. You replace your skin every month. Renewal lives in layers. 194. Most of the calcium in your body is in your bones and teeth. Stone within softness. 195. The brain uses about 20% of your body's energy, even at rest. 196. You blink around 28,000 times a day, closing and opening the world. 197. Blood makes up about 7% of your body weight. 198. The pupil expands in the dark, the eye listening more deeply. 199. Your gut produces 90% of the body's serotonin. The mind is not alone in the head.